Double tap your fingers. I love that so much. That's so cool. What's going on, YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do? And this is actually kind of a difficult video in the sense of the decision that I'm making is difficult because if you watched my Series 10 unboxing, which I have it set up exactly like I had my Series 5 set up, I wore this watch. I got it on the Sprint network, I paid it off, and then I switched it to Verizon. So I've used this watch on my Sprint and Verizon plan for the last 5 or 6 years now. This watch has been very good, but Apple decided it was no longer going to get any more updates. And my battery, when I take this thing off the charger in the morning and I wear it through work and I get home late at night, well, my watch is saying like 8% battery and to plug it in. And every time I put it on the charger, it's got the red battery thing, meaning it was about ready to die. And yes, I have had it die on me, and I actually had to bring an extra watch charger to work in case that happened again. So I don't have that problem anymore. Well, when this package was delayed because of an issue that Verizon created with the address not being my full address, just a partial, I went out and bought the Series 10. So I went from a huge upgrade. I watched the 6, the 7, the 8, the 9. I watched the Ultra 1, the Ultra 2. I watched all those watches come out, and I continued to wear my Series 5. And when this got delayed, I went ahead and just went to the store and picked up a Series 10. So I really don't know if this is a good decision or not to open this package, because my goal was to have this just go back to Verizon and get my money back for it. But my inner nerd, the geek in me, it won't shut up. If I wear this watch on my wrist for the 5 or 6 years that I wore this watch on my wrist, do I want to have a better watch or the best watch? And if I'm going to wear this on my wrist for 5 or 6 years, I think I want the best. So I'm going to actually unbox this, update it, wear it for a couple days or at least a few days, and decide whether this one goes back to Verizon or this one goes back to Verizon. I saw that the speaker on this was a dual speaker setup and that it's louder. I saw that it had better GPS for outdoors. I saw everything about it. The battery life is twice as good. Everything about it is better, except for the fact that this is technically a newer release. I wish this would have been an Ultra 3. Then it would have been a no-brainer. I would have got the Ultra 3 over this any day of the week. But they only released a new color. That's it. But in here we've got some information about the watch, like instructions and stuff. The different type, alpine, ocean, teal. So, oh wow, it's got like pictures of the product. So it says magnetic, fast charging, 3 microphone array, a case. This is a tougher case, by the way, than the Series 10. Depth gauge and altimeter, crown, GPS. This one's got precision dual GPS. The other one just has a single GPS. International orange, a siren. That's pretty crazy. This thing could emit like a really loud sound if you're lost in the woods somewhere, or someone's hurting you, like you're trying to get help. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to have this thing, or at least try it. So just like the Series 10, it comes with 2 parts. So we'll open up this part first. And there's a lot of options for this watch. Oh, this kills me. I know I shouldn't be opening this because the Series 10 is fantastic. If you watch my YouTube short, this thing went from 20% battery to full in 30 minutes. Dude, it took hours to get a full charge on this thing, and it doesn't last nearly as long. I get home from work, and I have a 65% battery in this thing the last 2 or 3 days that I've had it. And then I go to bed with it. I wake up in the morning, it's at 45% battery. So like today, I waited for it to go from the 40s to the 20s, and then I threw it on the charger. So the battery on this thing has been phenomenal, but the battery on this thing is even better. So, all right, I got this band here. There's so many options, which is crazy. I got this gut feeling. I'm like, I know that my Series 10 is perfectly fine, and I know that I probably should keep that watch and not have even opened this one. The fact that I could possibly use this watch until it becomes end of life just like this one is the reason I'm opening it today. And the fact that I'm a nerd, I'm a geek, and it's the greatest in mobile tech on your wrist right now. And it's crazy that they went a whole year. Last year when they announced the Ultra 2, I said, I'm going to wait one more year. I will wear my watch for one more year. I literally said it on Twitter. And then I waited one more year. Apple said, oh, this doesn't get OS 11 anymore. You have to have a Series 6 or newer to get OS 11. So I was like, all right, that's the final straw for me. I went ahead and picked this up. So this watch is technically a year old already right now, today. Like, it's been out for a year. There's people that bought theirs on release day a year ago and have been enjoying it since then. I should have just got the Ultra last year. But this one is a nicer color to me. So look at that. That is absolutely insane to me. That's a whole lot of tech. Like, that is really not that much thicker than the Series 5, all right? I mean, it is, but it isn't. So we'll match up the sides. Yeah, this is my watch I've been wearing the last, almost 6 years now. That's crazy. So we've got the watch. We've got the crown. We've got the button. We've got another button. Okay, that's also another big thing. This one has one button, and a scroll wheel. This doesn't have anything on this side. So I actually have a whole nother button for interacting with my watch, which is huge. This is a scroll wheel and a button. So 3 buttons. Okay, so I'm actually gonna, okay, so it's gonna go like this, and this button's on this side, so this will clip in. All right, and then this will go on my wrist like that. Interesting. I might probably get a different band. That's a very interesting band. But let's go ahead and pull this one off. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hook this up to the charger. I feel like this watch might be better for me in the sense that it seems like it's going to be a watch that is stronger than my Series 5 maybe. It's definitely like a unit. That sucker is definitely a unit. So my favorite watch face is definitely this one right here, the modular. All right, yep, we're going to go ahead and set up a new watch. It's crazy. If you watch the YouTube short of this watch charging to full from 25% to 100% in 30 minutes, that's absolutely insane. Now, this watch is not going to charge full in 30 minutes or an hour. It's going to take a little bit longer than that because it is a much bigger battery than the other one. Okay, so it also just vibrated, and that was hella strong. I feel like it definitely has a stronger motor than the Series 5 or 10. All right, and then see, this, I had to add a whole new line to get the Apple Watch Series 10, and this is my Series 5. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this one. My old Series 5 will no longer have service, and now it's replacing the device, so goodbye, Series 5. Oh, 4 watts. 4.5 watts. Man, that thing's charging pretty quick. 5.1? This is an Anchor charger that I did a video on. It's got 4 USB-C ports and then 2 USB-A on the side. All right. I hope that's an error. It says your Series 5 has replaced your old. Yeah, I hope that's an error. It's installing an update. And this was something that I'd never had with my Series 5, where you double press and it confirms the button on there. So that's super exciting to have that. The action button, I truly don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea. Like, there's so many options here. I don't know. I think I'll just set it to voice memo so that that's one last thing on my screen that I don't have to have. Because right now, I've got my voice memo button on the screen right there to the right. So I saw that the Ultra 2 has a modular Ultra. And so, yeah, right there. Oh my gosh. Look at how much stuff can fit on that one screen. That's actually insane. I really don't even know which one I want. Oh my gosh. Do I want to go with, there's honestly just too many to choose. Welcome to watchOS 11. Let's take a tour. So press the digital crown button to see your apps. That motor is hella strong on here. Press the digital crown to return to your watch face. Okay, so that's the one I have and I'm used to. Press the side button to open Control Center, which changed with watchOS 10. It used to be drop down. Press the side button to close it. Turn the digital crown to see your widgets. So there's all your widgets you can flip through. All right, so we'll do the modular ultra. And the bezels can be seconds, which is freaking cool. We'll keep that. The style, yeah. So since I have seconds on the other things, I won't have that since it'll be going around for seconds. Night mode, auto, colors, multicolor, complications not available for this style. Okay, not sure what complications are, but... Oh, it says these are complications. Okay, I do really like complications then, so I need to choose a different style. And then here is the easiest way to do it, where top left shows all of these different things, and then top right, and the middle, and dude, so many right there. I can really go crazy with how this is set up. That's awesome. All right, let's put it on the wrist now, because the battery's at 90%. All right, so far I actually do really like this band. This one was actually M/L, and I had to have it on that very last one to get it to fit. And with this one, I can adjust it more comfortably. Obviously, I could choose different ones for this one, but this band instantly works better than this band does, which is great. And then I've got my action button to start a voice. Oh, look, it's already recording. Dude, that's going to be so helpful because I use voice memo. I hold down this button on my phone, and it pops up I'll just show you. So I hold down this button, it shows a little voice memo, and then I hold it and I stop. Well, now I can do that directly on my watch, which is fantastic. And I just press the button to start and stop it, which then means that this button down here can be set to something else, and I can have even more stuff. There is so much you can do that one of the things that really got me excited to upgrade from my Series 5 to this Ultra 2 was Precision Find My. My Series 5 did not have that. And wow, it's also very interesting to see the bottom of the two and how different they are. But Precision Find My. So if you go here to Find My Device, it makes a sound on your phone. That's been a thing for a long time. But this also takes it a step further. There's been so many times I've left my phone somewhere at work and I had to keep pressing that button and trying to hear the sound. Since this has data and my phone has data, I don't need them to be connected through Bluetooth. It'll do it without that. So now I'm going to take my phone and I'm going to place it behind me. And then I'm going to do that again. So I'll do Find My. And see, now it's showing me that my phone is 8 feet away. And as I walk closer to my phone, it's going to change. See, I'm holding my phone with my right hand as far away from my body as I can. And it says it's 5 feet away. And the vibration is getting faster and stronger. And also my phone still occasionally makes a sound. It's really cool. It's going to be extremely helpful for me because I do tend to misplace my phone. And now I'm not relying on just a little beep for it to find it. And then another thing is now you have a speaker built in so you can actually play music from Spotify right on your watch. So here I can click on the phone and do Apple Watch and then hit play. All right, so that actually doesn't sound any louder at all from the Series 10, which is impressive. Want to stream your music? Do it here. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Criminal mind state. Ain't nobody gave a that's why we grind away. My grandma for the church while I'm in the refrigerator in search of the baking soda right next to the mashed potatoes. She praying for water. She praying for better days. That's so cool. I can literally just play right from my watch. So far, absolutely love it. I gotta play with that Ultra. I definitely want all those additional things. Since this is a bigger screen, I want to take advantage of all that. So I'm definitely gonna set mine to the Ultra face. Actually, very close to this one, except I want to have the north, west, south, because I'm really bad at that stuff. And then I can have my Spotify. I can have my messages right here, which will show me how many unread messages I have. And then my heart rate. And I can have so much stuff on the screen and the seconds to know, hey, this is 30 seconds. Or hey, look, it's over here. We're almost at the next minute for 10:10. You know, I'm super excited. I'm going to wear this for a few days and decide whether I'm going to be returning the Series 10 or returning the Ultra 2. Thank you so much for checking out my video. Double tap your fingers. I love that so much. That's so cool. Anyways, thank you so much for checking out my video. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're not doing so already. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out. All right, it's not perfect, but yeah, it needs some adjusting. I don't know why it's doing that, but